Hey Snowboard Addiction, Taevis here, and in this video I'm going to take Mike and Jess and show them how to go and handle the park for the first time. We're going to cover jumps and boxes, so let's jump right into it. Both of them have strong fundamentals. I'm going to go and test their skills with a few techniques and a few different tricks before going and taking them onto actual features. We're going to go through the full process of how to approach park in the safest way, because even though they have the skills, we're going to make sure they're ready to tackle their first jump and their first box. Whenever we're hitting a jump, we want to make sure that we have slight weight over the balls of our feet. How we do that is add a slight bend to your legs, not so much that you start like getting onto your edge, but just enough that you start feeling the weight onto the balls of your feet. So I want to just see you guys go and get into that position. You should feel that your weight's just slightly over your edge, but without it turning. Nice, that's perfect. Yeah, you're doing it. So it's super subtle, but this is actually the motion that we'll be using and utilizing for boxes and jumps. The challenge is a jump's going to try kick you, and there's things that are going to try throw you off, and a box is going to try make you want to bend over and lean back. So this is our base position that we're going to try hold. And actually what we do to balance in this position is the more you squat down, the more you go and let your upper body go forward, because that balances. Basically, feel this weight, because that's the weight we're going to be trying to keep. So even if you go down, you're still trying to keep your weight on that point, because you can go and get down low, but you want to keep your weight centered over there. If you start leaning forward and falling forward, that's when falls happen. So this is the position, feel it out, feel how to balance there. And we're going to go and test it by just going and finding a single stretch of snow and going straight across it. Because if you can go straight, hold that position from point A to point B, that's exactly what you do for your first jump on your first box. Fling it. Nice, very solid. You can actually be a little bit taller. You don't need to be that bent down for it. Just a little more relaxed. With a little bit of the hips open. Right now, you're sort of riding like this with your chest open towards the thing. You just need to close it off. You want to make sure that you're completely in line, because you had the weight, you're set, you're just set like this. Yeah. What happens is if you go big on a jump when you're like that, it's going to make you rotate in the air. Or if you go into a box like that, it's going to rotate. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, nice and straight, nice and stacked, weight over the balls of the feet, perfect straight line. Beauty. All right, we're going to go find another flat section and move on to the next challenge. But I'm not doing a full ollie here. I'm just setting my weight back onto my back foot and doing a slight extension. And it's going to make it so I have like a little bit of air off here. So same stack position, just going and shifting your weight to your back foot and adding a little bit of extension of the legs. Nice, dude. That was perfect. Nice! You went and left, and then your tail stayed behind. Where Mike there, that was perfect. You went and just popped off your tail, but your board stayed flat. And you did a little too much of an ollie, leaving off your back foot. You just want to go and try like jump with your back foot being the last thing on the ground. So Jess, you just do a little bit less and just focus on staying stacked, in line, riding off it. Right there, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Nice. That was great. That was really good, guys. First thing you want to do when getting into the park is go and scope out the features. So that's what we're going to do this run. So we're going to wait until we see someone that looks like they're comfortable in what they're doing. And then we're going to try copy that person's speed and hit it. This is a great way to approach a jump for the first time, because it eliminates the risk of overshooting or knuckling. That's the two things we want to avoid when hitting our first jump. So someone's going in here, and that person made it to the landing. We can see on this jump, the landing is basically through the whole knuckle, because it's not very steep and not very big. So the speed's going to be very forgiving. What we're going to do is we're going to pick a spot and we're going to drop in straight from that point. So do you guys see the jump? Do you feel comfortable hitting this thing? Awesome. My goal for this is finding a point where you guys can just go straight from, so you don't need to worry about doing any last minute speed checks. Because a last minute speed check will want to break you at the waist and throw you off. So the longer you can like stay straight, the better. Just dead straight from here. And I'm just going to make sure I'm going straight and coasting off the jump. Don't need to do anything extra or fancy, just really mellow. Let's actually go scope out the big boy because we might be able to build up to that later today. This one actually does have a knuckle we want to avoid. This is something called a step up jump. So that means it's going to go and have the knuckle rise up, meaning that you need a little bit more speed to clear it. This also makes the landing longer, making it more forgiving to go big on. So we're going to keep in mind how many turns we're doing. 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns of a big speed check, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that person cleared the jump, but they had a lot of extra speed checks on the in run. So we're going to just drop from a little bit lower and then go dead straight. This is about the easiest kind of box you can find. Super wide, super flat, and we can see there's no jump on. This means you're just going to be able to ride onto it and ride off. Your guys' form and riding was all super stacked. You don't have any bad habits. And the biggest thing is you're confident with speed. So we're going to use that confidence and build on it for this lap and go hit the jumps. Got my drop-in point. I should just be able to straight line it from here and I won't worry about overshooting or knuckling. So let's test it. So that was slightly fast. Go like a board length lower than I did. Yeah! You! That was great. That was perfect. And you're just going go straight, focusing on keeping that stack position we were practicing before. I will go and demonstrate it and make sure the speed is all good. We'll wait for the skier to go so we don't get anyone's way. This jump's going to be impossible to overshoot from here, but just so you're extra confident, we're just going to go like right here. And now I'm just going to go dead straight. It works to ride with open hips when just riding, but for park, we need to make sure we're closed off because the open is going to make it so you can't absorb the impact and the G's of a takeoff. So I think let's do one more lap before hitting this big boy. This time what we're going to do is get comfortable for the speed. So to do that, we're just going to go to the drop-in point, go straight at the jump, and then turn away and just roll over the knuckle. Notice how here, everyone's dropping from high and then doing speed checks. We don't want to do that because it adds confusion. So I'm going to pick a point lower down, but I'm confident you could go straight from. And I'm going to just do my practice in run at the jump. And then you guys try the same thing. So we'll wait for an opportunity to drop here. I think probably could start all the way. I'll use a landmarker here. Yeah, so at this tree here, I'm going to just test how it feels to go straight from this position. Not going to hit the jump here, just getting comfortable with the speed it will take to hit it. So rolling up to the jump, and then just rolling to the side, pulling out. So that felt good, a little bit fast. I will drop from a little bit lower and continue that next time. Let's go and see Jess and Mike do the exact same thing. Turning out, nice. Nice work. Jess? Holding out. Yeah, you guys, a lot more speed, hey?
More speed.
Yeah. But look at how deep this landing is. It's true. Let's watch this snowboarder hit it really quick. So see how we're doing all these speed checks and we're going knuckle. Yeah. So see, because this one has such a long flat and it's so uphill here, you need more speed. So it feels like you're going really fast, but you're going to lose a lot of that speed up the transition. Let's watch one more rider hit it quick. Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Hey. So you can see this jump is really intimidating to people because you have to roll up with a lot of speed. That's because it has a big flat section with a big spoon. So it makes it feel like, oh my God, I'm going really fast. I honestly, let's watch this guy. So big speed check here, another speed check, riding off straight. And I still consider that a knuckles.
Sure.
So if that guy didn't do that last speed check, he would have been good. Just like for the jump, this is all about going and committing to being straight. If you go and try to counterbalance at the box at all, it won't work. So what you want is a straight line off it and then to hold that straight line the whole time. If you get stuck on the box, that's okay. Just stay stacked and you will ride off it. So I'm going to get really low to a point where I'm confident I can go dead straight. Stacked form, staying in my athletic stance with my weight on the balls of my feet, sliding across it, down. Nice. Yeah. Yeah! Yes, that was textbook, dude. With a pop-up too? Beauty. That was perfect, man. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. See that? You just stayed in line and it worked out perfect. Beauty. How do you end up feeling about that lap?
It felt really good. You know, I've been afraid and away from the park for so long, and just to even have something so mellow and it feels like it's something that can be built on.
One of the best things you can do to improve your riding is getting a clip. You got to see what's going on in order to go and fix things. Getting to the drop-in point. Nice. That was good. We'll go and look at the footage and see what they can do to tweak it and improve it. As you let off a lip there and see how you went and crouched up into a ball, that's why you didn't absorb it and you almost went nose heavy there. So same stack position, just let your legs stay a little bit stronger and off a jump, because everything was good there. You just bent up your legs a little bit and that's why you didn't go up with the jump. So same thing, just go and let your legs push you off the jump a little bit more. You don't need to actively push, just don't let them come down. Hey Snowboard Addiction, we actually went and lost a recording of breaking down Mike's straight air on the mountain, but I figured this would be a great time to demonstrate my favorite feature of Addiction Plus, video analysis. In video analysis, you can submit a video of your snowboarding and we will go and break it down and respond to it. So you can see here, people are submitting videos of jumping, rails, carving, you name it. If it involves snowboarding and you got a video of it, submit it and we will go and break down a response and give you a structure of how to improve your riding in the future. So that's exactly what we're going to do here with Mike's straight air. First things first, we're going to watch the clip, see what's going on, see what he's doing. And that was absolutely money. Such a great straight air, especially for his first day in the park. The reason why it's working so well is he's holding the strong posture we've been working on in this video. So he's riding up to the jump, straight line with his weight set over the balls of his feet. And then a big crucial thing here that a lot of people skipped is he's making contact with the jump the whole time. Look at how his board's making contact with the snow, matching the angle of the takeoff until he leaves the lip. What this does is sets him up to be on the natural arc of the jump. So now he's flat with his legs being brought up naturally to him from kicking off that jump. From this position, he could hit any grab he wants because he's going to naturally flow into the landing. And that's where all these jumps are coming from. And that's the point of working on the stable position, because if you have a stable position off the lip, the jump's going to naturally throw you into the landing. So Mike here, he doesn't know he's doing this. I didn't go and tell him. I just told him to focus on that strong form and this little bit of timing work that we did in the video. And he went and applied that perfectly, allowing him to do these awesome straight airs in his first day in the park. So he absolutely crushed it, and that's a great straight air. From this point, just start hitting bigger jumps, start getting more power of your board, and start hitting grabs, because this is an awesome foundation for any straight air. So go and apply the principles we're working on in this video to your riding, and if you need more help, submit a video to Addiction Plus, and we'll go and help you improve your riding. Without further ado, let's jump back into the video. So yeah, just roll at the jump from here and turn off to the side and see how the speed feels. And then I'm going to hit the jump from the same spot. So you guys just post up on the knuckle. Nice, so I went and took the speed, they went and tested there, and I landed sweet spot. And I'm straight from this point on, not moving, just making sure I'm over the balls of my feet. Down. Nice and straight, good body posture, up and down. Very nice, Mike, very nice. Very good, Jess, nice. How did you feel on the in run to the big jump?
It felt fast, but then when I pulled up,
it was like, oh, that's the
speed.
That's the speed, maybe more.
You definitely more. Like, I hardly cleared the knuckle and I went dead straight from there.
Yeah.
So like I probably did bare minimum, but yes, it does feel fast because it's a step up.
Yeah.
True.
So we can either do one more lap of just like going beside it, or Mike, I feel like your form, if you're feeling comfortable, you're ready to hit it. But if you're not feeling ready, we can keep on building up to it.
Okay, I'd like to hit it.
All right, Mike's gonna hit it straight from here and it should be perfect. Hey, first one out of the way.
It's okay, more speed.
I just saw you doing a little speed checks in there.
A little checky check.
But
so.
you probably feel more comfortable with it now, hey?
Now I do, for sure.
Like, it does feel scary. It feels like you're going too fast,
no,
hey?
You really can't have too much.
No, you're completely fine. But that was good. And that's a benefit of a step up, is it makes it so the knuckle is less aggressive. So just go from that same point and next run, hit it with more confidence and you got it. Because I feel like in your head you weren't 100% sure. You're like, oh my God, I'm going fast.
Not 100, but yeah.
Yeah, so next run you got it. That's a great first attempt, Phil.
Okay,
You're
thank
stacked
you.
and stable. Yeah, nice. Awesome. I'd say you guys have dance floor boxes unlocked. Those both were super in control. Mike looking good, looking confident. Focus on just keeping a little bit more stacked and like stable because you're going and like sort of crouching down a little bit.
Okay.
So you're like getting good air, but I think it's just because you're hitting them faster. You can just roll into them slower and a bit more casual with a bit more bend or a bit less bend in the legs. Let's see it on this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, dude, that looked really good.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
Yeah, better. Like less is more, maybe.
Yeah, less is more for sure. Especially for this jump, just focus on keeping straight, keeping speed, and just focus on hitting the jump and trust that your body does it because every takeoff I've seen you do is good enough for this jump. Yeah! Yeah, dude!
Yeah, nice one.
You did it!
Yeah.
How did that feel?
Felt good and even faster, I think.
Yeah, you just creeped all over knuckle there.
Just over.
But that was good, both feet at the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't see the takeoff, but that's like something you can build off of.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, totally.
Awesome, dude. Good work. That's a
Thank
big
you.
jump.
Thank
That's
you.
a big jump for your first day in the park. How many years do you think it's been?
21 years.
21 years in the jump. Hit a 15-footer, biggest jump in West Park, and looked solid. Awesome. All right, Mike dropping in. Going fast, that's awesome. Yeah, there we go. That was sweet spot. Yes, dude. Sick. Did you feel the difference of height there?
Oh yeah.
That one,
That's what you wanted.
that one gave you some juice,
That
hey?
one gave the juice I wanted, that's for sure.
Yeah, dude. Sick. Well, that was dope. Mike was feeling it. We were going to end the lesson, but he was like, I want one more. And when you're feeling that energy, go after it and get it. That's building on positivity, and that's a mindset we want to be in when working on our park. Next time we ride together, we'll go and work on getting pop and getting more control so you can really handle the jumps and tackle them. But that was a great first day.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome.
Awesome. We can either hit the box one more time, or we can hit the rainbow.
I'll hit rainbow.
All right.
Yeah.
So the key with the rainbow is you want to hold the same position, but it's going to try to throw you out of that position because it's going to make you want to go up.
Yeah.
But it's basically just stay stacked in the legs, and if you do feel like you need to G out, just go and squat down into it. Just remember, keep that stacked form, and nothing can hurt you on a box.
Okay.
Yes! You! That was fun, hey?
That's fun.
Yeah, dude. Beauty. What did it feel like different on the box versus the flat?
I mean, it's just more fun, I think.
Just more fun.
So it was narrower, which is just kind of maybe nicer.
Yeah.
And then just the shape of it just felt great. I don't know.
Nice. You kept the stack position? If you keep that position on any feature, you can ride any feature.
Right.
But difficulty comes in like once you start hitting features from the side with more speed, it will try throw you out of that position. But you held the stack position, and with that, you looked in control the whole time. So great work. No worries, dude. Nice stop. But great work, man. Congrats on your first rainbow box. That was awesome to see. And just for you audience at home, you should be wearing a helmet, but I'm not going to tell a local what to do.
Next time.
Next time. Park skills come from riding skills. So if you aren't feeling ready and you aren't feeling confident just carving your board, take time learning to turn and learning those stack positions, because it will really pay off and help you ride park. You might not need to do 21 years of it like Mike did. Hopefully, Mike, after this, you'll feel more confident getting back into the park and enjoying it on non-POW days.
Thank you, Taevis. Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Well, great work, both of you. And it was a pleasure riding with you today.
You too.
Woo. Fist bump, fist bump. Awesome. I'm Taevis from Snowboard Addiction, and our goal is to improve your riding.
If you're enjoying our videos, then make sure to come and check out Addiction Plus. It is the best snowboard coaching program in the world. As a member of Addiction Plus, you get access to our structured snowboard courses that range from beginner to expert, and you can track your progression, weekly live coaching sessions with us, upload your own videos for analysis of your riding, personalized feedback to help you fast track your progression, and the ability to attend our in-person events. Addiction Plus is incredible value and the most effective way for you to fast track your riding. Come join us now.